Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Aitx. People have been telling me and pestering me about Aitx. Aitx, talk about Aitx. It's running. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. So unless you know something I don't, I haven't bought in yet, and I'm not gonna buy in. And here's why. We've seen this before. We get a nice little pop here, and then it pulls back, and then it kind of just slowly walks up, and we would expect a retest here at 005. And if it breaks that 006, is really going to be the big level there. But this has happened before. But look, I got a game plan. It's called buying under 003, and I'm still going to stick to that game plan. I'm not going to buy here. Hey guys, I'm going to buy here at 0043. Woohoo! Let me just jump in there, and then a big red candle is going to hit us like it did here, just a big red candle, and then eventually just a sell off back to 00225. Essentially, is what I'm expecting here. Anyone who thinks this is going to have a tremendous run to the moon, you're crazy. You're silly. You think all these times that it ran, you think this is going to be the time? You probably thought that here, and it didn't happen. So it's going to take more. Yeah, it's going to take more than just. I don't know why it's moving like this. Is it earnings? Is it moving in anticipation of earnings or some PR? Like, if that's the case, this is just going to get walked up, and then there's going to be a sell the news event, and it's just going to dump. So I'll just wait. If anything, I'm just going to buy the dump. I'll wait for the sell the news to happen, and then I'll buy nice and cheap again. Like, unless they drop some kind of PR where they mention AITX just got their first 100,000 order, which they don't even. I don't think they even have the capacity to fill that kind of order. Let's be real, unless I'm wrong, but I don't believe they have the capacity to even fulfill the 100,000 order. They would have to. I think pretty sure they would have to expand like a lot. By the way, but correct me if I'm wrong. If they got 100,000 order, would they? I mean, the stock would explode. That would get the stock moving. But I don't even think they can handle that right now at this point, because that would just be one order. That's not including everyone else. So unless they're gonna drop some fat PR like that, I don't see this doing anything other than it might go as far as 006, and then we eventually bleed down to where it usually does, 0025. It's always done that, always done that, and I would expect that as well. A secondary move here, a stair step. That's cool. You know, I'm not in it. If you're in it, just be wary of that. Sell the news. Because it is, to me, this is suspicious. Like, wait, we're climbing, we're climbing up. Eyeless. I'm not sure if any of you AITX people follow Eyeless, but Eyeless, look at that slow bleed. But yeah, Eyeless. Where is the shareholder meeting? Eyeless had a shareholder meeting. Where is it? Is it here? There it is. So Eyeless had a shareholder meeting way back last year in late January 2023. In anticipation of that, you'll notice Green Day, Green Day, Green Day. It just kept climbing. Dips were being bought. It just kept climbing, climbing, climbing. It climbed real slow. I mean, you could have made some money if you bought it 7 cents, and it climbed as high as 865. I mean, you could have made some money, but it did climb slowly but surely. And then on the day of the shareholder meeting, it absolutely dumped. It didn't help that they pushed back the uplisting of everything, so that obviously caused even more of a dump because no one wants to, like, they just aren't following through. But either way, yeah, uh, that's that's what I expect now. Like, that's my expect. The only way they would break that pattern that penny stocks tend to have is, again, if they drop some huge. It would have to be a major, like, huge PR. Like, I don't even know what it would have to be. Like, 100,000 order, like an order so big from a company so prominent that it just this thing just explodes. And if that does happen, I mean, you guys are gonna make a lot of money. The ones that are here for the for the swing trade, long term investors, they're just gonna continue to hold because they want the 2,000x. They want the 3,000%, 30,000%. They want to see this. I think I mentioned this in my video today, what Aitx shareholders and Eilers shareholders and QYND and all those penny stock, any penny stock shareholder, what they really hope for is like this is what they hope for. If they're truly long-term investors, this is what they hope for. They hope for this. The your penny stock uplists, and it over the course of 10, 20 years, it slowly but surely goes higher and higher. It goes from, $1, and then it goes to a high of 9, and then it pulls back because there's a crash in the future, and then it just, eventually over time it just keeps going higher, and it goes to 1,000 or whatever. What is it? 877, and then you sell and you make 877x, I guess, if you bought it at $1. But you get the point. This is ideal. This is what you want. This is what you want in the future, and I hope it happens for everyone because we all win, whether you're a flipper, day trader, swing trader, or investor, whatever. You want to see a stock over the course of 10, 20 years continue to create highs. Because even if you get bagged here, let's say you bought up here at $9 and you got bagged and then it crashed in 2008, and you're just holding a massive bag, but guess what? Holy crap, did it come back up for you, and then a lot more. So that's what you want to see. So check that video out where I talk about the three kings, in not Nvidia. Three kings. Nvidia's not a king. That's a god right there. This is what you want your penny stocks to do over the long term. Just give you these massive, massive returns. And I, like I was saying, unless they get 100,000 order, 100,000 orders, that would be insane. That would be unprecedented. That would be so out of left field. This stock would just, I don't know, we would just see a run like we've never seen before. We're just gonna see a huge. It's just gonna be insane. It might just go to 25 cents straight from there. Like it would do that. I promise you. With that kind of PR, 100,000 orders. But if this is just earnings run up, then we're just gonna see it dump, like I just showed you. That's what penny stocks like to do. So, yeah, the future is bright here as long as they continue doing what they're doing. They're gonna achieve profitability. The charts bottomed out. What more can you? I mean, what more can you love? And they're expanding into different markets. Like, what more can you want? Like, what more could you ask for besides it going to a million X? Sure, why not? Who doesn't want that? In the meantime, we'll play what the market gives us. And right now, the market is telling me we're gonna, I guess, we're gonna climb. And whatever PR comes out, I assume we're just gonna drop on the news event. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong. If anyone knows exactly why this is moving this way, I mean, let me know. But if there's no reason, if the reason is just earnings or some in anticipation of some PR, then it's just gonna dump, and we'll buy the dip. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna buy the dip. Um, yeah, that's about it. I don't think I have much else to say because you guys wanted my opinion, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Secondary move, like it usually does. It's gonna stair step and just be careful not to get caught. That's it for the video. I could have just kept it short and sweet like that, right?